Hi everyone, my name is Sairam Bhat. I am a professor of law at the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, wherein we have a Center for Environmental Law which has for over 25 years now engaged in research, training and advocacy in the field of environmental and social governance. We are quite excited to propose a 3-credit postgraduate program on environment and social governance. We have already organized a workshop on ESG in the energy sector along with NPTEL IIT Madras, and we want to take this forward from our experience of not only teaching environmental law, corporate law, but also in trying to engage on the government as well as on the industry side on ESG. We all know that ESG is now becoming a global phenomenon in terms of not only international cooperation, but also in ensuring supply chain management is made more responsible. In the ESG framework, E stands for environment, S stands for social, and G stands for governance. Environmental governance post the Paris Agreement of 2015 has become very, very critical in terms of meeting our climate goals and ambitions and in ensuring intergenerational equity. Very recently, the International Court of Justice advisory opinion on the obligations of states very clearly mentioned that it's not only the government that holds a responsibility for environmental compliances and climate goals and actions, but it's also the private sector, the non-state actors that have to equally contribute. And hence, if the world has to go net zero by 2050 and India by 2070, each unit in the state of India must ensure net zero. And hence, environmental compliances challenges issues such as greenwashing, greenhushing, issues such as ensuring that you are in compliance with regulatory authorities, including the National Green Tribunal, the Pollution Control Board and the Ministry of Environment and Forest, is a whole bunch of set of rules that companies have to ensure that they follow. On the social governance framework, as a federal state, I think we ensure that the social governance framework is implemented both at the state and the central level. There are various stakeholders to which every entity or enterprise must be held accountable for, especially in terms of their labor reform, diversity, role of women in workforce, and several such challenges that ensure that labor welfare, human resource management is the key for any kind of business. You have to ensure that you implement adequate whistleblower protection. You ensure that you also look at diversity in terms of, say, rights of the tribal communities or indigenous rights as well. Finally, coming to the G part of the ESG, I think ensuring robust and strengthening corporate governance, especially in terms of transparency and accountability, has been the key, and that has been the great reform that has happened in the 21st century. It is important that when we plan this program, we not only plan it from an academic perspective. Our program is uniquely designed to bring in elements of law, policy, and management. This is going to be a very experiential learning program. We are going to discuss not only the legal regulation or the set of rules, but we are going to contextualize in terms of case study approaches, not only from India, but from the global world order. We are going to look at issues sectorially, for example, the energy sector, the aviation sector, the shipping industry, and how they can go ahead and achieve environment and social governance. Certain sectors are progressing in a very fast direction. However, if you see how accountability is to be ensured by reporting standards that are met not only by national jurisdictions but also international jurisdictions, I think every other sector has to meet its environment and social responsibility goals by 2030. So it is critical and important that this course makes you industry ready. It relates to the practical challenges and it prepares you in terms of equipping yourself not only with the knowledge of ESG, which is theoretical in nature and character, but also to take up challenges that could practically face those who are keen to create a career and become professionals, as we call as the ESG professionals. So friends, we are quite excited for this opportunity, and we hope that this program will add value to your existing knowledge of corporate, social and environmental world. Welcome to the program.